What's up, YouTube? This is JP Panther back on a video, and today's video is actually another Marvel news update kind of video, a video, and I want to talk to you guys about this because I'm surprised no one hasn't really talked about this. I think part of it is because Star Wars is the hot big thing right now, and people are talking about the JJ stuff and blah blah blah. So I'm surprised that this news didn't really pop up on Twitter or like had a bigger, I guess, response. But I guess I'll talk about it since something to talk about, give you something to talk about, give you my thoughts and stuff like that. So it says on CNN.com, right? This is what Kevin Feige says, right? A transgender character is coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, coming soon to a theater near you, a transgender Marvel character, which I'm like, wow, that's Marvel Studio president confirmed news during a question and answer session Saturday at the New York Film Academy. A student asked Feige if there were any plans to add more LGBTQ characters to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, specifically transgender characters, and he says absolutely yes. Feige said very, very soon in a movie we're shooting right now. He did not specifically said which movie which include the character or which would be released. Feige talked about length about Marvel's future on this Disney Plus streaming service, emerging platforms like virtual reality. He also says Marvel would strive to be diverse and inclusive. 2 movies coming out this year were directed by women. Some of the new shows coming to Disney Plus have also had female directors, he said. We have 3 other shows we announced. We haven't announced the other players yet, but spoilers alert, 2 of the 3 of them are women. Feige says it makes for better stories. I say when you are sitting at a table and everyone looks like you, you're in trouble. You're not going to get the best stories out of that. Feige has overseen the 23 Marvel movies, beginning with Iron Man in 2008, and it just keeps going on and on and on. Again, I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. Again, I kind of want to talk to you guys about this because here's the thing, right? I'm a progressive, I'm a liberal, I am, I guess, Democrat. I guess I'm a Democrat or whatever it is, or a liberal, whatever it is. But in my personal opinion, here's the thing, right? I have no problem if you have a gay superhero or LGBT superhero and stuff like that. The problem is that, here's the thing, right? I'm fine with it. I'm like, whatever. But the problem is you have to... First of all, I don't know how you're going to sell that overseas, because overseas, they're not down with all the LGBTQ stuff, like China and like Russia and like the Arabian countries and stuff like that, like the Dubai and all these other countries. They're not down with all that LGBTQ stuff. So I don't know how they're going to sell this overseas like that. Are they going to have it where it's like Star Wars, or it's just in the background, or it's going to be in the forefront, or they're going to be in the back, or they're going to be in front? Like, I'm really curious of how they're going to sell this to an international market, because international market, let's be honest, there was racism with Black Panther. Remember the whole Black Panther thing where in China they dropped him and it was a bunch of racists and stuff like that. The Chinese were being racist in China and stuff like that, and he wasn't received that well in China. So again, if Black Panther wasn't received in China, how would you think a transgender gay superhero will be received? I mean, it might not. I'm just saying how it is, because overseas they're very homophobic and they're pretty blatant with it. So again, when you're talking about the LGBT gay character, it might not go well with overseas market like that. I think in America you might be able to pull it off. I think you could probably pull it off in America, UK maybe, just Australia maybe, just certain countries. A lot of countries are just not going to tolerate it. So I don't know how Marvel's going to do that. And here's the thing, right? If you're going to come out with this gay LGBT superhero, and again, they already talked about it's going to be a lot more diverse, a lot more inclusive, stuff like that. Be honest with you, I don't know any gay. Be honest with you, unless you guys are comic book fans, I don't know any gay superheroes or LGBT superheroes in the comic stuff like that, unless they just make one up like they did with this Eternals, where they're just gonna race swap and gender swap it and just put it on the big screen and stuff like that. And again, if they come out and make them badass and cool, and if they give the same treatment like they did with Iron Man and Captain America and all these other characters, make sure you give the gays, the transgenders, the women, and all those other characters the same cool, badass treatment the way you gave to the white male superheroes. Like, or Thor and stuff like that. So, again, if you guys could pull it off, you could pull it off. If you can't, you can't. I'm just saying, like, you have it's a lot for people to digest. I guess you could kind of get away with it, but the problem with Marvel right now is that they're really asking for asking the general public and asking the Marvel fans a lot, because the problem is that you lost Iron Man, you lost Captain America, then you lost Black Widow. Hawkeye's pretty much going to be out because he's just going to be on the Disney Plus thing. He's going to pass the torch on to Kate Bishop, stuff like that. You technically lost Hulk. You have Thor, but he's a fat ass. But then you're going to try to introduce, you know what I mean? And also the problem is you don't have your other hot characters until Phase 5. Like your Guardian Galaxy, your Ant-Mans, your Black Panthers, your Captain Marvels, your X-Men's, your Fantastic Four. They're not until Phase 5. Then you're going to try to introduce the other characters. You're going to introduce a gay superhero, a transgender superhero, the Internals. You're going to introduce Miss Marvel, the Kamala Khan version. Then you're going to have Sam Wilson as Captain Falcon, you feel me? So again, I just feel, and then you have the Disney Plus stuff. That's a lot for people to handle. Then you're telling them, oh well, you have to read the comic books. Then you gotta go buy the Disney streaming service. Then you watch the movies, and then if you know what I mean, like you're asking a lot, man. You are asking a lot, and I don't know how Kevin Feige is gonna sell all this stuff to the general public and the normies, the popcorn movie fans, and the Marvel fans. I think you could get away with. I don't know how they're going to sell all this stuff to the general public unless they're just like, hey, screw it. Anything Marvel will buy. The thing is, to me, in my perspective, you are asking people, you're asking a lot for a lot of people. And the problem is with these, you know, WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier, whenever these shows get filmed, and I think they're coming around like fall 2020 or whatever they come out, he has to really sell it. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to sell it where if these TV shows are going to, because they said it's going to lead up and be connected to the movies. If it's just going to be like filler arcs, then people are not going to be interested. You know what I mean? They'll be like, I'm out, I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah. If it's not interesting, it's not interesting. But I guess Marvel can get away with it. But again, Disney Plus will be the way to test the waters. And if they do this LBGT, you know, transgender superhero, which I think is a lot for a lot of people to handle, if they can pull it off, they can get away with anything. So again, I don't know if it'll work. I think it could work. I just don't know how the international market is, but if there's a gay superhero or a transgender superhero, if you make him cool, badass, fine. But I'm just saying that overseas market just don't have the tolerance of all that stuff. I'm just letting you guys know. That's really it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think about this gay LBGT transgender superhero. Are you guys okay with it? Are you guys not okay with it? Do you think Marvel's pushing the wokeness too much? Do you think they're being too woke? Do you think they're just giving everybody a superhero for their own political agenda? Let me know in the comment section below. Rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day and take care and a happy new year.